So this is part 3 because my alarm went off again. Maybe it'll work out this way. That way I could post them on Instagram instead of YouTube. But yeah, like I was saying, her friends were always nice to be around, you know, and again, the fact that she introduced me to them and we got to, because I remember for when she announced her first pregnancy to us, right, of her son Aiden, she invited us to go out to eat, and that's another moment that I'll never forget. We went to Rockstar Shrimp. I don't know if you guys are local to Riverside. It's kind of like a, not knockoff, but some type of boiling crab, you know, that kind of scenery. And so we met up and we were right outside. We were waiting for everybody to get there, you know, so we were right outside the building, and she tells us, hold on, you know, before we go inside, we have some news for you. And my heart drops. Okay, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna tell us she's gonna have a baby. And sure enough, she did. And I was screaming because I was so happy. And it was funny because everybody else was like dead quiet, like in shock, right? And I was over there screaming and trying to hug her because I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. And it was funny because where we were, like, my scream echoed because it was just us out there standing. But yeah, that was another moment that went down in history. And so we went inside and enjoyed each other's company and some shrimp. Shrimp is delicious. I don't know about you, but shrimp is good stuff. So you guys should try that place out. So what else? So now I'm gonna run down my sister's itinerary. I don't know if that's the word, but she is a very busy woman. Okay, she runs 4. Okay, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 businesses along with her husband, right? And their workers. So the first one is a general contractor. So even that alone, okay, let's just talk about that alone, because I've seen the process that she had to go through and how much it took for her, taking different courses and having to take tests, and just preparing for those tests were intense, right? And so that's one of the businesses. So I'm going to link all of them down below, okay? In case you guys are looking for these types of businesses. So that general contractor one is more so of her renovating homes, right? And she's been doing that for years now. And then there's the realtor, right? So she also works for Pro One Investments. Like I said, I will link it down below. And then, so that one's finding properties, right? If you're looking for a home or somewhere to rent, she has the resources to be able to help you out. And then the retail used vehicles dealer. So that one's recent, I believe, maybe like a year or 2 that she told me about that one. And then she's had a vacation rental property for quite a while as well. So if you're looking for Airbnb, hit your girl up because she got you. So can you imagine? You're juggling all 4 of those things: a husband, 2 babies. I don't know how she does it. And I tell her that all the time because we'll try to hang out, right? And then obviously something comes up and she's like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to schedule. And I'm like, sister, I totally understand. And so the times that she does have, you know, window open for me to be able to come by and visit or for us to hang out, like, I jump on it because it's not every day. Or even when she reaches out and tells me, sister, you know, can I talk to you for a minute? Like, I will always set aside time because I know if she's reaching out, it's something serious that's really bothering her, or that she needs to discuss with me because she's trying to bounce ideas or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that woman doesn't waste no time. She's always on the go, always on the go, never stops. Her phone's always blowing up about this, that, and the other. So she makes me so proud, because that's a lot to take on, you know? We think we have a lot going on with one job or job and classes. Nah, this woman, we're capable of doing everything we set our mind to, you know? And she's living proof of that there's literally no excuse for us to just be like, you know what, nah, and settle. No, like, whatever we set our mind to. And she inspires me because she is always wanting more, right? And she would always say, even before she had children, I want to be set. I want to be able to retire early and be able to take care of my babies full time, you know? And that's an inspiration to me, because she, like I said, not that she's never satisfied, but she's always seeking more, always seeking better. And that's what's so interesting about her husband, is that he's such a visionary, right? So they bounce ideas, and their home, oh my goodness, can't even start on that home, because we're gonna be here forever. Everything she's done for that home, like, from the picture that she posted, right, when she first got her home to now, it's two different things, because she has done so much, added so much, and she loves plants, okay? She loves all living things, so she has tons of pets that she loves like her own children. Like, that's another thing that I've witnessed, right, in her, is the ternura que le enseña a los animales que ella tiene, right? So the love that she shares with her animals is beyond what I've ever seen, you know? And it's so interesting to me, because, like, she has a tortoise, right? For example, she has a tortoise. She has two, right? Yeah, I believe she has two. Sorry, I built a hair and I couldn't get it. Got it. And she'll sit there and, like, pet it, right? And then, like, acariciarle right here. So she's caressing right here on the tortoise, like it's a cat or a dog. And I'm like, what? Like, it's so incredible to see, like, to witness the love that she has for her animals. Because she has cats, she has dogs, she has birds. And to see how she's teaching her kids to be this same way is beautiful. Like, her son, right? She's gotten her son super into the kitchen. Very involved. He'll be sitting there, and he's a baby, right? And she's teaching him little things to stir whatever mixes they got going, or scramble some eggs. Like, it's so amazing to see what an amazing mother she is, right? On top of all of those businesses I just told you about. She's just incredible in all aspects. And she's had to learn so much along the way, you know? Her path to success, no one's written for her. No one's like, hey, this. No. She's been doing this all on her own, like a trailblazer, like figuring things out for herself. You know, of course, she's had people who, when she does need the help, she'll reach out and they'll guide her. You know what, you should try this, you should try that. But for the most part, it's her on her own. And so I'm just so proud of her. And I've always told her, like, I can't wait to see what the future brings for you, because you already are super fruitful. And I see that she enjoys her work. Obviously, we all get stressed out and things like that. But I tell her, sister, you sometimes need to relax, because, man, you are constantly on the go and work never stops, you know? So hopefully I covered all the bases regarding that. I think to close out, to express the importance of time apart and how that never played a role in our lives. Because when we hang out, it's like we pick up where we left off, right? Because obviously we don't see each other every day. And you would think that like people are super close because they see each other every day. Because that's what the norm is as far as school. When we're in high school or whatever, like who we see every day is who we bond with constantly. That's who we consider close to us, right? But obviously as adults, like we don't get to see people every day because we have lives that we're having to live, right? And so just the importance of no matter how much time, like we don't talk every day, but when we do talk, we tell each other everything that we've missed out on, right? And there's never any negative energy, like saltiness or like to feel ignored or any of those things of like, and never has there been any envy between us, right? And that's something that she has to deal with, that she doesn't show because she's not gonna let it bother her, right? But it's sad, like the envy of people seeing how successful she is. They want to say this, that, and the other. When it's like, no, you should be giving her props that she's working hard for all of the things that she has, right? Nothing is given to her. Everything you see, she has worked her hardest for. But like I said, there's always going to be envious people that wish that they had it like her, but they're not willing to do the hard work, right? But anyway, that's something else. But I'm just saying that, sister, I love you so much, and I pray that you continue on this beautiful, successful path, and I'm so proud of you in all aspects. The daughter that you are, because the unity that you and your family have, I admire so much. That's another thing too, that like whatever each other needs, you guys are there. Like I remember when you were telling me about how your mom sits there and she's your guys' hairstylist. She'll cut your husband's hair, she'll cut, like what? I remember one time too that I was there for a shoot. I think it was your pregnancy shoot. And I got there early, so you were still doing your hair, and so we were talking, and it was cool. And then you're like, oh yeah, I have to cut my bangs today, And so she's like cutting her own bangs and like setting them up for the shoot. And I'm like, what? I don't know. So you're an amazing daughter to both, obviously, your mom and dad. Because like I said, you guys are so close. And that's such a beautiful thing. Because that's a blessing in itself, right? Because we out here don't have that. Not everybody has that. And your amazing sister, because I see how close you and Oscar are and how you're always so supportive of him in everything he does, right? And so that's so admiring as well, the unity that you two have, and you guys have always been that way. And then you're an amazing wife, okay, because I see how hard you work, and Alex is a very happy man, all right? And so that is hard work in itself as well. And so you should definitely be praised for all of these different categories because you devote all of you to each, You're not half-assing anything, and you never have. And so you truly inspire me, for sure. And I need you to know that. And then, of course, you being the amazing businesswoman, that you have everything set up, everything organized, or even if you have to catch up, the tasks that you have to do to get you where you need to be, and failing is just not an option for you, right? If something doesn't work, boom, you already know that you're gonna have to try it some other type of way until you succeed. And that's another thing. You're so determined and ambitious, and it's amazing. It's truly amazing, and you're truly an inspiration. And what else? Obviously, the mama that you are, right, to those babies, and how they look up to you so much. And even when Bella is around, right? When our kids are around each other, they just enjoy each other, and they're so at peace, right? Running around, just being so playful in such a healthy way, right? And that's because we're raising these babies right, man. So we should definitely be praised for that as well. But in conclusion, right, I honestly want to thank you for always being such an amazing support system for me, right? Because as you know, I don't have a lot of family. And so I truly do consider you like my family. And I just thank you for everything you've done for me, for being the shoulder for me to cry on, or sharing with you, hey sister, I need help with this. And you're always there. So I thank you so much for all of that. And I hope that I can be there for you too, for as long as you let me, right? And I thank you for sharing your special moments with me. It's truly been an honor. And like I always tell you, I can't wait to see what the future holds. And I always wish you nothing but the best. And cheers to health, wealth, and happiness. And I hope to see you soon, because I miss you. All right. Talk to you later. Hope you lovelies enjoyed this video. See you guys soon. Bye. Have a great day, okay? Great day or night whenever you decide to watch this. And I honestly hope that you're all great in mind, body, and spirit. Bye, you guys.